If you started recording in the 80s and you didn't get your break until the early 2000s, boss, you know how many people would have give up?
I don't know what it means to give up. All if it's the last breath, now my body me fighting back for it. My love lady saw someone that me wanted a bounty and a beanie thing, but she never understand the assignment.
I feel like you're the most disrespected artist in the industry, and I'm talking both male and female.
Because no say, me not happy in what they say or who they say is hot to be relevant. Vybz Kartel was in the picture and he was telling me to counteract everything. New rules are for me. I come for. This is not all about bashing them or caring about them. It's all about me, Macka Diamond. One of the people that understand say, I always in my own world. I'm not care. I feel good by myself.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle, and this is another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast. And today, we have a really special guest in the building. Listen, whenever I read my comments and the requests people send me emails and stuff, this lady here is one of the people that's at the top of the list. She's been in the business from in the late 80s till right now. She's put out mega hits. You've seen her on video. You've seen her kill stage show. You've seen her right across the globe doing crazy things. You know, we have in the building today, we have Macka Diamond in the building today. What's going on, Macka?
Macka docious. I'm dociously. I'm great. Everything is going on. Life, we still have life. And I'm great.
Definitely. And before we even start, I got to tell you, did anybody tell you today, you smell good?
Oh, yes, I'm not going to tell them the secret. That perfume, that new perfume I'm wearing from the other day, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't walk past no one.
No, you smell great. I wish you guys could have smelled it through the camera, but yeah, she smells really good.
He actually saw me putting on the perfume and he'd be like, Macka, you're going on the camera. I said, no, I still have to smell good in here.
When she smells good, I feel good, so I can do a better job at what I'm doing, right?
Exactly. Right.
Wow, right there. I know you're originally Waterford, Portmore.
Oh, yes, Portmore.
All right. What was it like growing up in Portmore back then?
It was beautiful and it was exciting for me because it was an appreciation that my mom, you know, especially my mom, could have would come from a certain place. And Portmore, when my mom bought her house in Portmore, it felt like we got rich. But it wasn't really rich, you know. We just say we're in a better place because we're coming from worse than that, you know. And to know that my mom would be able to buy a little house in Portmore. So it was great for me. It was fun. I could tell my friends, oh, my mom, we have a house. And
no zinc fence or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're coming out of them struggling. And my mom worked her ass off, you know, and put me somewhere and people, but still we got there, people were like, oh, they just live in the little one box Waterford house. But we never care. We're just glad so we have a house.
Exactly.
I appreciated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so originally you weren't from Waterford. So where were you from originally then?
So I grew up in my mom. Well, I mean, I was pretty young because I got to Portmore around 5. And then when I grew up, I realized all of this, that my mom took me 5-year-old. We were coming from Coburn Pen, between Coburn Pen and Tower Hill. That's where my father is from. But my mom is originated from Ocherias, from St. Anne's, right? So she came to Kingston, got her job, and, you know, was renting places until she was able to buy this house in Portmore. And so she was more in Coburn Pen at the time. And yeah, I went to that little school in the corner there at 3 Mile and as a baby. And then we went to Portmore. Yeah. So that's basically where it started.
Definitely right there. And did you grow up with any other siblings in the house, brothers or sisters in the house?
Oh, yes. So it's 2 of us my mom has, me and my sister. She adopted 1, so it's with 3. So it's 2 birth and 1 adopted. And my father, I don't know how to count it. But I know about my father's side is a lot.
Yeah.
You know, but I try to keep in touch with most of them that I can. Because I don't know it, because it's still siblings no matter what.
And even now, going to school now, you're growing up and stuff. Going to school, what type of student or person were you in school? If I talk to one of your classmates right now, what would they say you were like in school?
Well, growing up in the early stages, like 5 years old and up, and I'm not so familiar with it. I'm familiar a little bit because I remember going to meet my mom when she used to work downtown in a store, and some police pick me up. A little girl walking down the street, say I'm lost, and but it was funny enough that I was so bright. I was like, my mom was working in the store, and I was telling the police, I'm going down there. My mom works in that store, and I tell him the store, I'm giving the phone number, and he was still telling, I'm taking you to the station,
Yeah.
and that was so bad. And, well, they brought me and put me on the counter in the station, and I was so mad because when I saw my mom walking crying, I said, Mommy, I told them that you work at such and such and such and such, and I gave them the number, and they still brought me here. And the police was like, we were just protected. I was a tiny baby at the time, maybe 6 or so, 5. I think it was about 5 because we left that time for Portmore. But when I went to high school now, that was primary, sorry, St. Aloysius Primary, that's where I knew, me a little bit sensible more, like, and then I passed for Holy Childhood High School, and in Holy Childhood, like, those other people will tell you that, oh, she was an entertainer for real. Because we used to use the art class,
Yeah.
and we say, oh, we're gonna draw something around the back, but they know that is Charmaine is gonna be entertaining. I'll be there singing for them around the back, and they'll be like, "Oh my God, teacher gonna kill us because we don't draw nothing." But so a lot of my older child schoolmates will tell you that, "Oh, Charmaine, yes, man, she was always doing music, you know." And apart from that, I was active in school still, but I was loving every brunch, every barbecue. Yeah, sure. If you see me run out.
You just loved it back then.
Oh yes, dancing in primary school. I did a little drama, dancing. High school, the same thing. But high school brought out the more singing and dancing and DJing part.
Did you go to school with any other person that went into entertainment at that time? They're like another singer, a DJ, a artist, anybody that you could remember going to school and say, "Hey, me and this person used to go to school."
Not that I know of as a female that came to my school. No, it was after I left. There were people who were maybe in the production or work on the radio. Yes, actually, I had one person that she worked on the radio, and she was there with me. She worked at RGR. Yeah, there was 2 of us, and she was more like her mother was the track and field. Yes, so it was 2 of us really, but I was the one that was the singing and jump up on stage.
Singing was your thing there, because I know your father had a studio, Phillip Monroe.
Oh yeah, my dad loves music. He's more like a dub poet, and he I think my dad loved it, but he wasn't the person to really fight for the spotlight, you know. But he was there and just do what he loves and taking his time.
So would you say you really inherited this from your father, basically?
Oh yes, definitely. And so actually in high school it was Paula and Porter. She worked on RJR. She's still there now.
Okay.
So we both knew each other in the music. When I started to go RJR for interviews, she was like, "Oh, this is my schoolmate." So she was actually. But my father now, he's like he knows the people there. So like Sly and Robbie, the King Jammys, the King Tubbys before, may he rest in peace. So it was basically, so people were there, my dad and schoolmates, but it wasn't a lot. Yeah.
There was a few people, and I know he got into production also.
Oh yes, definitely. My dad is still a person that will get his little royalties from somewhere, and he knows a lot of those things.
To this day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he sings his songs. He put them. He's like a dub poet. He does his dub poets and he releases them.
Okay.
But he's not in the limelight. My dad is shy. My dad is a person that get U.S. visa and say, "I'm not going nowhere," and he just stay. He just,
It's like you got all of this because your tenacity and don't stop is next level. Listen, your level of tenacity, the entertainment industry has to study because Macka.
I think it's
Listen.
the Capricorn in me. Like we are Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. I think I've seen a lot of Capricorns like myself. Who we never really give up and we work off struggle and the fight that we get. We have to tell you that we have to show you that we're unstoppable, and we will just relax and watch you do all these things. I will just make one move and pass, you know. So it's a Capricorn.
Yeah.
So we watch our enemies, we watch the fighters, we watch them create all this scene, and we just sit there and we plan, and one move and we gone.
God. Even so then now through high school and stuff. So when you were finished high school, or did you finish high school?
Yeah, didn't go to sixth form, which it was so weird for me because by the time my mom left for Canada here, and I don't think I never knew. So when I graduated, I never knew anything about sixth form, and I'm like, why did I stop? Well, I was supposed to go to sixth form, you know, but I was so loving the music, I ran to do it, and
So did you have a job in between getting into music, or was it straight into music?
straight in. Only one job I ever tried was a summertime job at a wholesale downtown, and they wanted to give me $70 for 3 days, every 3 days, and I said no, this can't work. And then I tried for a job, an accounting job, because I was good at accounting in school, and they told me that I have to be experienced. I'm like, so what I go to school for? What do all these subjects for? I'm not experienced. I was so mad. They never give me the job, so I said, I'm not doing this. I'm just going to do music.
And you said accountant, so you love money from
Long time. I can sit right here and see a list of stuff that I bought, and I can do the transaction and the balancing of the account right in my head. I was the number one typist. I can look at a computer now. I know where every letter is, every word. I don't have to look at it and just be typing on a laptop or computer, whatever. I know, you know. And my teacher actually took my my last stuff before I graduated, and said, "I have to keep these, Charmaine. I want to show all the students coming after you. Oh, you were this greatest typist. You're one of the best. You were the neatest. You're the fastest." When you know, because I'm telling you, have those typewriters that make the bag of noise.
Yeah.
So when teacher said, "Ready, set, go," I'm like, "Brrr," and Charmaine was always the first one to done, and no mistake.
Okay, so then that's your hidden talent there.
Oh yes, and then the accounting, balancing, and because a lot of people were scared of maths, and as much as I was getting some of them wrong, I never scared. I was still doing the additions and subtraction, and so
That was your thing.
Oh yes, accounting and just money.
I got you. So then, you tried a little job. It didn't want to really work. So you decided to get into music. When you decided to get in, were you getting in as a DJ or as a singer?
DJ, man, straight DJ. Cause me just sing something, but like maybe if me do look at brunches or barbecue, me I sing over two foreign song or something, man. Make like a fun of that. But like when I started to doing my own songs, it was definitely DJing,
Yeah, because I know you've had like several names in the beginning.
Oh yeah,
Lady, I think Charm.
Because my actual name Charmaine.
Yes.
So I started as Lady Charm, right? But Sister Charmaine came and she got big before me. So everybody was like, the name is too close, you gotta change it. And I was so confused at the time. So I was like, all right, like I'm like get trouble, me I'll come and say Lady Worries.
Yeah.
All sorts of different things happen, and it was so strange that Major Mackerel did them song, Can She Dan Ban? And them time the females counteract songs. So I was one that firstly run to counteract and say, Can she Dan girl, can she? And King Tubby, we have to be working in the studio. And when the king comes home to the office, that's when you tell him, say, song this morning, Fata tell him, say, such and such record. I'm saying, let me hear it. And I'm sitting in the king chair, let me hear it now.
Yeah.
And him listen to it, and then him call me in the office, hello, ma'am. I like the song, Somebody that look a really very, but one thing, I can't bother with you on those, a lot of change of name. I'm going to call it Lady Mackerel. Yeah. I'm like, huh?
Because if I remember that same song there, the name on it is Lady Mackerel Worries.
Exactly.
That's the full name that's on that record.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when the king said, boy, you're going to release a song for you, I'm going to know the name I'll call up and you want that break, I couldn't refuse. I said, okay, king. But it's like the Lady Mackerel name was sticking to me all over. And, then I said, no, man, 2000 coming, I have to change this name.
Well, we soon get there. Even King Tubby's, because remember, you can't just walk up into King Tubby's studio.
No, sir.
How did you link with King Tubby's in the first place?
It was an artist by the name of Lady Junie. And she always having a little beef with junior ranks because I have the same name. So that was the reason why I changed my charm from Charmian, because I didn't want that problem also. But Lady Junior was the one from Portmore like me. So I used to go and sit at her doorstep because she was the one that already big, and she was, I would say, rich, because she was dressing hot, and I'm a little poor girl saying, I want a break. But she accepted me, and I respect her for that. And she was there to tell me, and she tell me one day, say, I'm going to bring it to my manager, King Tubby. He's the best. And then she just brought me there, and we just start tell him, say, I'm a manager now too. And King Tubby was so, I listen to me, man. It was so great to be around King Tubby. He was one of the sweetest person, very respectable. And I was saying to God that I am blessed, because a lot of female will be going through stuff like they're going to this music, and they get a lot of abuse. And I was so blessed to be around people who, it wasn't that drastic. We got through 1 and 2. 1 and 2, But King was the king, and he make everything right.
Yeah.
He was making everything right for me, and that is why I respect Junie, and she brought me to him. And then when he died, I started to hang out with King Jammys and all over. That's when I started to spread over.
Because when you got to Tubbys, what are the artists were over at Tubbys as Tubby artists them time?
Oh my God! Everybody was going there. Every single artist, because King giving everybody a blind. But they use a nobody. King never. King. One thing with King Tubby, he's not gonna say that artist is. I don't want to record them. He was a sweet person, that, and he will try you, and he will sit in that office on his big chair, call it the King chair, and he will be listening to the song. And if he doesn't like it, he said, change it and come again. Every single artist at that time.
There was a lot of people hanging out there because that was the big studio at that time.
And that's how it goes. And then around the street from there, King Jammys is the same thing. Artists hanging out, and that's where you go every day until you're discovered,
What year did you record the Dan Band?
Oh my God, I don't even remember. That was, oh my God, maybe, I'm not even sure. Maybe 89, something in that.
87, 88, 89, somewhere in that region there. I know it was 80s.
Because I was really young at the time. I was really young, and I was the youngest female at that time.
At that time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then comes Patra. When Patra came, she took out that young part.
So you were almost like Lady Junie's handbag at one time.
Oh, yes. And she was a star. She'd fly out and she'd come in, and I tell everybody that, oh, I know her, see her on TV. Until, I said, thank God she introduced me,
How did that song do after it came out? Did it do good? It was okay? You were happy to hear it? What
Carouchedan band and the Carouchedan girl, they just start play behind each other on the radio. And we get started the Dubplates, kind of them time with the Dubplates.
Okay.
And we started the shows, because the King now started to put me to open shows for Professor Nuts. Professor Nuts was one of the main artists around King Tubby at the time. Yeah.
And you were an opener for Nuts?
Yes.
Listen, you see that chair there? Nuts sat in that chair twice. Me and Nuts had a conversation in that exact same chair there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So Professor Nuts was one of them. And we used to go to Linstead and team up with Bommy Man. They have the Bommy Man, the big chain. He was running Linstead and them place there. And Professor Nuts had to pick me up every night. The King paid him to pick me up and bring me back home. And what I loved about Professor Nuts, he was such a gentleman. He never made a pass at me. He never said nothing derogative. He was always respectful. And I was saying to myself, I was blessed because, and then Peter Metro too was one that was around King Tubby's, and he used to send me to open for Peter Metro to some places. Yeah. So it was so much great for me. So when the King died, it was a loss for us, because he was really making me feel like me an artist, whether I'm an artist or not. So he must send me with Peter Metro around the place, this big superstar. And
I remember Peter Metro was huge.
Yes, and myself with Professor Nuts, and I feel good, you know. And I'm opening, whether I want to sound fool or not, but make sure I do my best for the next day. Nuts are Peter Metro can tell him, say, no man, Mackerel did good, because I'm telling my name, Lady Mackerel, no one must send me all about,
So then that was the first camp that you were really a part of.
Oh, yes.
But you weren't around there for too long, though, because he had died shortly after you recorded.
Exactly, and that was really sad, you know?
And then I guess from there is where you ended up over at Jammys.
Right, then we start with Jammys, we go, I mean, the original mixing lab was always there, and yeah, we go all about.
Yeah, man, because again, this is just when everything's about to turn into the 90s at this time. New artists are coming out, Capt and Cut the Ranks. All of these people are really taking the thing at this time. You know?
It was real dancehall, the fast music I come now. Because by the time I'm near for bus, I actually took off in 2001, the dancehall rhythm went a little faster.
It went faster.
The beat
it went way faster. Okay, so then you had this song, it's playing, it's cool and everything. So when you got to Jammys, did you become like basically a Jammys artist, or you just hanging around over there?
Just hanging around, getting to know everybody, and listening to some of the artists, and you know, that's where I see Elephant Man. You know, Elephant Man used to wear the shoes them. Yeah. Elephant Man used to wear some sneakers with them toes out.
Yeah.
Because I guess I never forget it. Like, I mean, I guess at the time he was so poor that people give him the sneakers and they couldn't fit him. So he cut out the front and he wear them like that. Yeah, and I found it to be like, every time I see Elephant Man, I say, where he's coming from, I really, you know, I admire him. I said, this guy. And I went to the studio and I watched him in those sneakers with the toes out. And he was DJing for hours and he sweat. And he was working for it, man. He was one of them that I saw around King Tubby that was working for it. And then comes Bounty Killer, Shabba. I stand up and watch all of these artists get big and... Yeah, like, and I'm like, one day, I'm gonna get it.
One day, so you're still working. Did you get to record the early time? Did you get to record over at Jammys?
Oh yes, yeah, man. I recorded songs that did good, and also for John. Yeah, I had a song that I did for John that went hot in Canada. And during that Lady Mackerel time, I was doing a lot of shows here. Oh, what a pity, 2 gyal fight over my man.
Yes. Yeah, I forgot that was your song.
I came in Canada, that song will mash up the place, you know. So I was getting some 1-1, but the name wasn't getting the never get the name because I never get the name right. I never get that, you know. So because I'm always doing something that possibly be a hit, you know, and that's what I was admiring myself for, and we did and then. It just recording a lot of counteractions, and that was working for me too.
So your thing was more that's how you started. So for a while you're doing more counteraction, demand.
Because back in the days that was what is in. A female must do a part two or something.
So all this time you're around Jammys doing your stuff. When did you link up with Queen Paula?
Because I see in Portmore, and she come from Waterford too. Okay. So yeah, man. So always book up a stage show. Till we start get closer and closer, we par with each other. And sometimes back in the days, I need company if we go do road or town, and we had to bus our taxi come back.
As a female too, you are.
Exactly. So it was more like the Portmore vibes, and she lived down the street from me. And that's how, you know, we go studio. And me and her link up was mostly like going to the studio and we also Dubplates, because from the artists them to also look at money and they would DJ and some look at show and Counteraction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you guys were almost like a duo. You guys recorded a lot of songs together.
Started doing counteractions together. We had, when Beenie Man said, oh, dog, like we did a counteraction for that. And that did great. I remember one time, after we did that song, we come to New York and we made a lot of money on dub. And we said, oh my God, that's where I learned that every time I did that song, I need to make sure I have the dub plate for it. Yes, because that taught me a lesson that this song, we just say, oh, girls like we don't want a dog come bite we. And everybody wanted the dog because they wanted to counteract the Beenie Man. You know, it was, trust me.
Yeah.
There were times when some of the people ate on the counteract the song because sometimes we trouble them with it, but that was counteraction around the place them time.
So would you say you were almost like a troublemaker back then, Macka?
No, I wouldn't say troublemaker. It's just fun we're having, and you know, if a man counteract something, we have to have the ball too. We have to answer them back. Because if I say a old dog, I say we don't want a dog bite.
Yeah, but you said it was cool. Everybody was having a good time. And
And Monte Killer, the album, I said, we'll say, more girl for this album, nature, more. And then the album, I said, oh, you want more girl, and you can't manage one. Every time Monte said, with that trouble, we just want the break. So we just like, we hear a hot song, part 2.
yeah.
And with our business. Big up to Bunty.
Yeah.
And Bunty was one of them ones where look out for us. You know, he was one where look out for us in the streets, and he's really a great person also, you know?
Because I know you guys were doing enough. When I say enough stage for them time.
Yes, man.
Every
because
show,
the stage show was
enough of
keeping them time
Yes,
there.
bro.
And it was easier, and artists wasn't overcharging. So it was okay for young artists or people who not boss yet to eat a little food, you go up on the show, open it, you know. But no, because the prices get so high, you can't. Them now really have no opening act. Them have to just go straight to the big act because they spend so much money, you know. And them time we have pinchers, we have, you know, on the first time we have these 5, 10 big artists on the show. And this is, I think this is what is causing this is the selectors. Because we usually have the sound system, and the ones them with the laptop now change it up. Because when we have the sound system, you have to warm up. So when you warm up, you play the artists that were boss in the 80s, then it comes 89, then it come to the number 1.
You build it up.
Right. So artists so nowadays now they're not playing. That are the artists that were both last year, the year before, 10 years ago. So people think not now going for them, which is not right. It's not so it really go. But in foreign they played. So most of our local selectors only play what is hot now. Which back in the days now you play everybody music. Once it was a hit, once an artist hot already, you play it and build it up to the new people. And those people are getting shows the same way. So you pick 10 good artists from back in the days to now, and a stage show nice. So everybody go.
Yeah. And
every form of people go.
Listen, I remember those times you'd be doing 2, 3 shows a night, you know.
Oh, yes.
From
and
area
we
to
had
area.
people come in cars. We had promoters, foreigners, just drive up to the studio with their taxis and cars ready to say, who want to go? Who want to go? Here's money.
Yeah.
Who want to go to Negroes tonight?
Yeah.
And that's
Just
it.
come up to the studio
I used
like
to
that.
go to Negro every Wednesday to do a show. And people paying me. It wasn't big, but we're getting paid. You get what I'm saying?
And did you, at this time here now, when you're in it, did you think this was more like a hustle, or did you realize that it was a business at this time here now?
The Dubplate part of it was a hustle to keep me not begging and broke. Like I go to Bunty, and Bunty was always the one, and Cobra and Capt that I was willing to give us dubs, and he wouldn't say no, you know. And I must say thanks to them because they were one of them that. But the rest of it, I took it for business. I said, I must boss one day, I have to go and push, and especially my recording, usually try to record good. And but I think the dub played part was the more hustling part where I call up 2 artists. I'm going to say, bigger 2 dub now, I'm going to dub. I would say, bigger that tonight. Yeah. And then, because we want some of the sound man them will pay on the side. And, but a lot of the artists them know so we are also, so they never make it be nothing.
Yeah, because they know that's the game. You're trying to make it in the business. So, okay, I'll lend my voice for 3 minutes to do this thing. You will figure it out from there.
Because my career took off. A lot of people beg me a dub and artists and say, beg something and I do it,
Yeah. You get it. You understand.
Yes.
Okay, you and Queen Paula taking on road. When did you guys meet and link up with Lady Saw?
Okay, so Lady Saw now. Lady Saw was always in the street with us at the studios too. So what happened is we always together at Mixing Lab and all these studios, and we just, woman to woman, we always been talking, and sometimes we end up go our house or just link up, and sometimes she will call me and say, "Me go to the studio," and so we link up, and when Lady Saw got big now, we started to open this couple. She started to bring us, and even Miami and all these places, and say, "Come on to look at show, man." And
oh, so you guys even flew with her too?
Yes, man. Because Mama Saw is not a mean person. She's not. She just act mean when she's ready. Like if somebody trouble her and stuff like that. But she's really a kind person, and we used to go to a couple of the shows, especially in Jamaica, where she have, and if we do go and she's the main act, and we open before her, she get paid, she give us something, you know, and that's what we appreciate about that, you know. So that's how it is. Like back in the days, not care all people are war with each other now. The artists they were more loving and kind and help each other. That is the reality.
Everybody was trying to make it out together.
Yes, it was like that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember seeing those shows. It was Sal was the bigger actor at that time. But you and Paula behind her all the time. You guys are show to show. All you guys are on Stone Love Anniversary. You name the shows.
Yes.
We see you guys on.
Yeah, man,
You know what I
definitely.
mean?
And we just because them telling the people now watching the people now say she's not saying we're better than them or we weren't doing that. It's just when it started to touch the late 2000s where it changed, it started to get different, you know.
We soon get there. Don't worry. I'm just trying to lay the groundwork of again. When it comes to your tenacity in this business, I don't think there's a man or a woman that's more tenacious than you, boss. You know what I mean? No. If you started recording in the 80s and you didn't get your break until the early 2000s, boss, you know how many people would have give up?
Oh Lord!
Huh?
But talking about the times I gave up a lot. But I gave up in my mind. I gave up in my talking. Like, we would just go home to that and say, I don't know. I can't do this no more. Oh God, what mega boss? I'm tired. And when they look, the love of it, I'm gone tomorrow again. Gone and do that.
You're just frustrated.
Right, and I remember when the 2000 come and I said the world will end and this and that, and by this time I have this little girl in my community and I wonder for she usually pass and she said she can't say the mackerel but she said Macka Bridget, I'll never forget, and she started to call me Macka. But during them time, me have a sister from Florida. She was in New York, so she's in Florida now. She named Diamond. So me the plans and me I change my name, but me never tell Lady G. So I start name myself Macka Diamond, and I remember, I mean, we don't really want to bring no negative energy, but I remember a call, the female, a top female, and she said, I was crying because I'm going to give up now. I said, I can't do this no more. And I said, I just feel like I want to give up and go look at work. And she was like, I saw it goes, some of you have the luck and some don't. And I felt worse. I was like, what the hell did I just...
You were looking for comfort for her at this time? Okay.
And then I remember when I hung up, I just said, I'm going to call Lady G. I'm going to call Lady G. I said, Lady G, you know, I said, I call such and such and, I'm never like all the answer. And G said, but you are a bad artist, man. Where you worry yourself for, man? Never read him when I go Vybz Kartel upon me. I go put you upon it. And I said, but I change my name, my name Macka Diamond now. And she said, it no matter, man. I go advise, but me put some funds together because I got link up with Kartel and we'll have the studio and when I get in on the rhythm, I got record him. I said, all right, thanks. And I remember she called me and she said, Macka Kartel Vybz and so come. And I got record, woman the name, so we have a few old man. So we not run down, man. Yeah, man. And what was so interesting about this, Lady G called me a couple of days after and said, you know, I send this rhythm to VP Records. And they sent about good news. I said, really? And she said they were interested. Who is Macka Diamond? They were like, who is that new girl? She sounds good.
Yeah.
So me hear that, I said, oh.
It's working.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then when Lady G decided that she'd record the Lady Star on it too. And she said, me, you and Lady Star will do a medley video.
Yes.
Right. And remember we did the video. Everybody was saying, who's that new girl? Look at that one. She look goody and big. I'm a well dressed up there. What with the names of here? And them tell them I'm slim on the belly in and gal at them down. Woman with names so we me all up on the road and people say, Mr. one video with Lady someone new girl. The woman look good this and then them know me. Me not tell them say Lady Mackerel.
Yeah.
Them swear blind say I want new girl, you know? Yeah man. And when everybody start finding out me, some people say, oh my God, are you changing your name? Yeah. I'm start go up and down at the show name Macka Diamond and nobody never know till afterwards. Yeah.
Right. Like that. But even Lady G, how did you connect? Because there's a couple people I want to talk about connection. Lady G is one. Captain Barkey and Wickerman is another one too. How do you connect with Lady G and Captain Barkey and Wickerman?
So Lady G was more like the same hanging out of studio. we met her by Gemini Club. We used to hang out at Gemini Club at Half a Tree Road. That was one of our first stop on Downer. And Patrick Roberts and people that used to come there. And them time the Lady G big. So when we see her, we introduce ourselves and she just keep talking to us. So that's how the connection make. And for Barkey, them is the same thing. Hanging out at this dub studio, them are some studio them recording. Whatever. And we at same place, Jammys all over, we book him up. And because Barkey live at Portmore, me and Queen Paula used to say, drop a home now.
Yeah.
And yes. And that was another good person who my buck up in again, where coming like my brother. And, everything went smooth,
Because it seems like one person I know that seems like she's been in your corner from time would have been Lady G. You understand?
Yes, up
from
to now.
Time, yes.
Up to now. As we speaking, we spoke to her this morning. Sometimes, we speak a lot. And because Lady G is a true friend. She's one of them that would be like, don't do it, Macka. Don't let me don't hear from you. Call me. She's making it clear, that we need to stick together. Yeah.
Like that. Were you one time a part of Shock and Vybz crew?
Oh, yes. Patrick Roberts used to manage me. And, yeah, man, we used to love it. He's a great person. He's a good person. And he used to do a lot for me. And I must respect him too. Big up.
This is Lady Mackerel time or Macka Diamond time?
Lady Mackerel.
Lady Mackerel.
Yes.
So, okay. So then, as you said, you're hanging around studios, doing your stuff. So then how did you get into a camp like Shock and Vybz? Because remember, this is a camp with all big names, Beenie Man is the head, yes, but all big names are over there.
Because there was not a lot of female there. I don't think there was none that really stood there with them and stay every day on par with them. So I was in the studio, in and out of the studio, and then I started to tell Patrick, they have to manage me, so they have to talk what you want.
Yeah.
And I was recording. And when you go to Shock and Vybz to record, it is hard. These guys say you have to sing these, and even if them write the song, them write it hard. And I was one of them that didn't care. I was ready to practice, do it whatever I can. If I go there with a song and them not like it and them want to fix it, I allow them and let them do it properly for me. So they admire me for being that type of person that will talk from them and do the right thing,
For sure.
And then I met Dave Kelly. That was one of the things too. So because I knew Dave Kelly from he was in the vineyard town in his yard.
Okay.
And then he went beside Shock and Vybz. So it's kind of like that. I go out, Dave Kelly and Shock and Vybz next door. So that's it. I think that's how Patrick and the little respect because me have Dave and
Because I know eventually later on in your career, I think it was only one song that you recorded for Dave.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, them things. But I think it's one or two. I'm not sure.
And you were still kind of, even though I think your name had changed this time here now, you were still giving them the in that same year.
Yeah, man. But once the name changed, that's how I was known at Big Yard with Christopher Birch.
So Birch, okay. Soon reached there with Shock and Vybz. Did you start to fly out with them and stuff, or was more local?
Yes, that's the first time I went to foreign. Cayman was with Shock and Vybz crew. I went to
Yeah.
That was such a good trip. Yes, and you know what they did? They put me in me and Beenie Man in one room. And Tata Betcha is such a troublemaker. I came, Tata Betcha was like, I went to the room and I see mackerel panty wash and Beenie Man and hang up in the room.
No, don't kill. Listen, that is one thing I did not know you were going to say. I know there's a lot of stuff you're going to say, but that one there, I didn't.
Oh, yes, I don't talk about that much, but it's my first trip, and Patrick wanted me to go so I could get the experience, and I even vomited on the flight because it was the first. I'm like, oh. And then they laugh at me because Tante Betcha, boy, is a troublemaker. And they're like, everybody in the plane, it's our first time. And it was so weird that they put me in the room with Beenie Man. And they were like, oh, Beenie, you were watching her panty. You were watching that. Them trouble. Those times, them cheer people. But I mean, it was just love. It was just brotherly love.
That's what brought the unity, you know. Was it jeering? That's what brought the unity where everybody knows it's not that serious. We're just gonna have fun.
I don't even know if Beenie remember that. I think he did though. That'd be like, where we gonna put her? And then Beenie was the one that seen that him wasn't that harsh.
Yeah.
Because Tonto was a troublemaker at the time. I said, me stay at the Beenie room. But you have them hotel where I carry the 2 beds and stuff like that. And it was just one night. We did the show and then we leave in the morning, you know. So Beenie actually get ready, him gone, and then he leave me for get ready. And it was nothing. It was no disrespect, nothing like I just felt like I was welcome. It wasn't like, oh, we bring Macka for abuse or nothing like that.
It's a family vibe type of thing.
Now I'm going to mash up the show and Patrick Pro, and we come out, well, them clap. Oh, Mackerel,
Yeah.
they're going to mash up the show. You know, the trouble there, but it's fun.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
was a good vibe. What do you remember some other shows or some other good times with Shocking Vibes? Because again, that camp was such a big, heavy camp at that time there.
It was more the recordings, and everywhere Beenie went, and Patrick could have put me upon it, that's what he did. And there were a couple of places, you know, and especially when they were doing their own shows abroad or wherever, you know. And most of the dances, them telling me most of the woolly things are going on the country, boat and, you know, and but Patrick was more not penetrating. He had his crew, the Shocking Vibes crew, and they went with Beenie. So it was more like trying to find stuff for me to do separately too, you know. So it wasn't like sticking on the Beenie Man, It was kind of, because I was doing my own thing and I was doing good, you know.
And was this you and Queen Paula, or was basically you alone that was in the Shocking Vibes camp?
It was, both of us was there, but I think I had a more interest for Patrick to manage me because I see where he could have helped me in my career. So I was the one that more would be talking to him and say, are you want to manage me? And if I want no things to get done, if I want a recommendation to go to the embassy, I tell him to write the letters and he will do it willingly, you know?
How did your father feel with you being in the business now, being around these men and everything? Because again, remember, he is more the low-key type of guy. He likes music, but not really. How did he feel about his daughter now being in the business?
He feel good. He felt good, and up to now, if him link me and him say, oh, the music you'll be asking me. Oh, music, you're doing the new song this time, and, you know. He never really felt bad about it, you know.
So he didn't mind you being in this rough and tough
Because
environment?
my grandma said, by this time, I'm living with my mom. I grew up with my mom. So my father never really had much talk whether I want to do it or not, you know.
Okay, better yet then. Your mom, how did she feel about you being in the business?
Yeah, she was a little bit worried because she wanted, she's a protector. She's a protector, you know. But when she realized that this is what I love, she embraced it. She loved it, and she said, "Okay, fine. I see it working for you, you know." And she embraced it, you know, afterwards. But you know, mother's gonna be protector.
Yeah, because it's the music. The
It's
music
natural.
business is rough, boss.
Yes.
You know, I mean, male dominated. You hear all type of things happening there. All type
Exactly.
of, especially to
But
a
as long
female.
as she called me and she knows that it is okay and nothing no go wrong with me, she's fine.
You're good to go from there. All right, doing all this. So, what was your next move after Shocking Vibes? Where did you go from there then?
It was more like just everywhere. Like I was a person that Shocking Vibes, me gone on a jamming, me gone mixing love, wherever. We come back in the days, you can't stay one place now. Anywhere the thing I want, you have to go in it. You know? And then when me done do all of that, me end up at Big Yard because of the whole name change. Vice Infidelity, and my name change, and then Black Her said to me, say, me have a producer I'm gonna bring it to, which was Christopher Birch. And he must say, Birch, I want bad with him. That I'm Shaggy and the foreign girl recorded on the rhythm. And no, that was the second rhythm. The first rhythm, Birch had a rhythm that everybody recorded on already. And he said he would still put me on it. And I would do the baby already done already. And that
was the first one before Bunim.
Yes.
Yeah. But to me, your street one that really gave you a break kind of like was on TechCon.
Yes, because by this time, Vybz Kartel was in the picture, and he was telling me to counteract everything. Vybz Kartel used to even drive. We used to stop at Constant Spring at the gas station a lot, and Kartel would see me in the gas station and stop and drive. you don't Counteraction, you don't hear the new one. And you know, those things, they used to love it because I used to counteract everything, and then the tech con was the icing on the cake. Tech con boy. You see me? I remember the tech con song. I remember, you know, there was a barbecue. I don't remember if it's George's or Casey, but one of them boys barbecue, you know, the show full of peer boys, up at Ronnie Williams. And I remember I had that tech con song, and them time I think Murray kept the show.
Murray.
Something did Murray or the school barbecue, and Murray with Murray had Sean Paul them or something like that. I think Sean Paul was on the show, and Alizé them and all of these artists. And I remember we got a show, and they were booing every artist going up. I don't know what was wrong with the boys, but they were booing and boo. And I'm like, but it's like it was a run-on. So it's like I think Kip was there. All of us, a lot of artists was there. But before a lot of the big artists them there for work, they were booing the young people and booing. I said, me a part of the young people, not really young people at the time, but upcoming
young artists
coming up. And me, I said, after I plan to run out with my tech con song, I wanted to go boom. So there were Alizé, I think Alizé, and you don't stick it on and touch people. What's that guy? That artist? Chico, right. So we had Chico, Alizé, and the crowd was crazy. Like the boys were crazy, like boo, boo, boo. I was like, Lord God. I tell my Alizé if you call me up here, what? God, they're gonna boo me. Me not do this. And then Alizé him wicked. Well, Alizé does the ball. Me have a new artist, Macka Diamond. So me hold the mic to me, Jesus, I'm going to me. I'm going to run out. I hold the mic, I'm going to run out. I say, oh, I'm telling you. I say, yo, one, I say, take, and I must say, take this, and I must say, take that. But the artist that was said, take, I think me easy. Remember tell us something. Take con boy. You take me easy. Yo. I'm going to see the boy, them, because I'm sitting on and them jacket on. I'm like, watch me go. I mean, I said, oh, I'm not hear the boo yet. I was like, take con boy. You take me easy. You think I can get this a girl easy. Me take your things and me take your money too. So take con too. Take con too. Take con boy. You take me easy. You think you can get this a girl easy. Me take your things and I mean, I said, Jesus, open the boo yet. No, continue to say me. I was like, I mean, I'd sing out the lyrics and I'm like, and some Richard Potter said, yesterday fish and the bummy and the lobster, me carry it home and give it to me baby father. We say, I stand in a vision, me see the wall of Ronnie Williams, the boy, them stand up and me say, Jesus Christ, we really get forward, and we run.
Because you didn't, this is the break that you've been searching for years. Over 10, 12, 13 years you've been searching for this.
Exactly. I said, look here. And standing a vision, I said, what? And the next morning, me there in front of the paper. This girl, Macka Diamond, say, money, you come up on money. I will think, where's the boy, money? I say, no, money. You think me easy? You think, I say, money. Everybody say, money, you know. I say, oh, I'm catching my boy. So, and the next day, I'm at the front of the paper. I say, what? Me one?
You find it. You find. And how did it feel to actually now find this thing that you've been searching? Because remember, you broke up stage shows already, you know, but I'm pretty sure that one there had a different feeling to it altogether.
Because me in denial, I was like, this is not real. Because I wait for it so long. So till me I said, then it's real. So when they do the baby really done already now after that, I hear it on the radio every day. I said, then this look like something I go on. Then because I tell them I'm still dead very hungry and I have $1. I'm hungry. I snag a post off a car me sometime on the road and snag a stop and say, I saw it go my command. We understand the thing. You will have the hottest thing I go on and you're still broke. And him carrying him buy me food and I said, boy, snag anyway me see in a life, me have to give you back a thing. I said, well, okay, we're up on the road hungry and broke. And one day I remember, after me say every day I hear, baby, you really do, and take can done how much I pay me do a look up video feed. And me just hear Snow Cone call me, get a phone call. What my call Snow Cone, you find it? I say, what Snow Cone? Big producer call me. So I find him say, find one. He said the song where you have, baby, you really done already, you find it. You're hot. You're the hottest thing right now, you have a #1 song. I said, what? you funny, some man call me real. By the time the man hung up, I lady saw me here call me. I said, Macka Diamond, remember that song there? Where you sing on one stage show over Portmore with me? Let me tell you something like, are you that much real? Me say, yes, you are. Then I find man, you're a boss.
So you had that song for a while DJing on stage show.
Yes, I get peer forward and I wonder where my forward they come from. So, baby, you really done already? And I peer forward naturally.
Yeah.
When me say, and let me tell you another story about the baby really done already. My sister, my one, two siblings my mother have, me and my sister. And for the 13 how much years me I try for bus, every time I go and put in a cassette to that song I'm record, she just take past me. And you see the day I went home and put in done already. But I said, my sister, run, come. I said, my sister, me put that song in. I swear.
Yeah.
And I said, something wrong about that song. And the first time in my life, my sister said she like what song I do. Every other me talk about the old dog like we, the tech can, she walk past my room. Because every time I do a new song, I blast it, for everybody hear it. And I say, my sister run up at the door and whine, make two big ones. I said, my sister, I love that one. And I said, what?
Yeah, God. Because
So
that's the one that gave you the real break.
So when they say, Snow Cone call me, then Lady Song, then Blacker, then everybody said, Macka, the whole world is a call me. I said, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you even come up with that song?
So, I don't remember the guy. Then there was this DJ guy, and everybody was partying. And I had this little guy around me that helped me ride called Teflon. And we went to, because we never, really me or nothing yet, but we were always just writing songs. Me and this Teflon was a man like this. For him, they run, we would cook food, we just run boat and just write a song and put on.
Whole vibes.
So we went to Montego Bay for one of the dancehall queen competition and decided to say, we just want to watch it. But when we went there, it was raining. The rain so fast, so all we rush in the car and we pack up in the car. And that's how Teflon started. Say, Macka, I have an idea of what you're going to sing. And you just said the man, them steam fish and them back done already. And we start laugh. But the other guy, I don't remember his name, he was there, because him they end up started quarrel over the song and all those things. He was there and him started to say, yeah man, it's so good man, and can say, baby, you really done already. We start to build it together and me start dropping to something and so we just build just a piece of it in the car. So when Blacker carried me to Birch now after, that was like a couple of days after that, Blacker ended up carrying me to Christopher Birch. His soul comes down, me hear the rhythm and start fit the song, pondering it. And Bird said him like it. So I must just go in a Shaggy room and room himself Shaggy writing. Go on in there, go sit down and finish writing.
Yeah, you got the Shaggy spirit.
So we go in there and the funny thing about it, we sat there and we finished writing the song. And then Bird said to me, but I'm not invited today, come back Monday. I said, oh, he might trick me. He might trick me. And by Monday morning, I go, him record me, and he was so good. He's such a great producer. Like, he's one of them that will tell me what directions and how to record, and I know what he means and do it.
Yeah.
You know, I like people like that when they record me. They're like, oh, Macka, I wanted to do it this way, do it that, and I understood the assignment.
Right, right there. Even the Monroe, how did you come up with that?
The Monroe?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Monroe was such a strange word. I had this money song. And at that time, I was partying with a friend called Lisa. She was the one that come and assist me on the road. And DJ Sunshine had a show in Ocherias. And it was an all-female show. Yeah, man, them time that all spice the on it and everybody Sunshine put on all of us. And, you know, say, I had this song called Money. Come out a bit of stage show lyrics. So,
that's your thing for
right.
sure.
So I have this song say, I bring this song, go down there, forget the forward. As much as them know the little song them I have. Me mash up stage show because I know over Counteraction and all these things. But so that every time we get a show or something, we do a new song. So me did that practice the song. And the way down there, we have to stop because one of the girls them said they want them belly around, them nervous. Why? But I will tell you how. Run out of the vehicle and go into the bush. Pluck. Yo. And everybody said them nervous, but me did that practice because me said, me have to try to get to looking forward. And I'm nervous too, you know. So we reach at the show now, and I remember going on the stage. Every time me get a foul, because the song bad enough. Every time me sing the money song and me get a foul, me say, money, me don't know where it come from. Me don't know, I don't know where it come from. When me get the crowd, I make the night, I'm going to say, money,
Yeah.
Me hear them say, money, and it hit me, and I say, where me get this sitting there from? And I come for the stage, I said to my friend, say, Lisa, you know this when I was on the stage, me just start saying money, and the crowd say it back. You know me going to use it? And she said, yeah, man, it sound good. And that's how I'm going to start using it everywhere from that.
It was just natural. It just came out of nowhere.
Naturally, me just get the form, I say, money.
You just brought him up to Cartel, where it was really the Counteraction or Tech Buddy. You said Tech Con. He's from Waterford also too. When did you actually know Cartel? Did you know him when you got into the business, or you seen him around from time?
We've been together in Portmore. It was Waterford, same. We just in a different part of Waterford. He was in the fourth phase. I'm in the third phase. He was still closer. So we buck up everywhere. Like one stage show I go on, we buck up. And I was a top promoter in my community at the time. And so I used to keep a Jersey party. I think that's how Cartel took on to the Jersey thing. Because we usually keep Jersey party and old clothes. And he used to come to that party. And I was the one that, remember, say, with their own Patrick Roberts and the top people. Them. So I used to get the artists them come. Everybody used to come. Capleton, Baby Sham, every artist at the time, big artists, Merciless, everybody. I used to keep my birthday, and it was the talk of the town. And they were big artists, so I usually let sometimes the DJ on the roof. And Carter was one of them that used to come and say, hey, man, come DJ, like, you have to give me a run tonight. DJ, how much stuff? And, I remember, I tell him, of course, come on. He did the group first, and then he started to do it by himself. And so we were like in the same place, and he had friends that I'm friends of. One of his bestie was my bestie too. So he was right there. And my brother used to be around him also too. So we just the same place.
It was one link, because even up to when he did the interview on The Fix in December, he was talking about you show them from Portmore days. He said, Macka Diamond used to bring the artists and the big shows over to Waterford. You understand?
Because I was a little girl that everybody admired, even the police, them. When people used to send for lock off events, and the police, the inspectors would be like, no, don't lock off this girl party. She's a trying girl, and she's a good person in the community. Don't do that. And even, people just admire me as a young girl at the time that just been doing these events, and them just sell off. Like, it's like, I don't have to do nothing. I just barely advertise, and people just hear about, Lady Mackerel to show them.
Yeah. You see, you did so much. It's first you're hustling to dub them, and all this you're still trying to get your break, hustling to dub them, keeping shows, whatever else you're doing, trying to get the break. But it's music that you're dealing with right through.
Right through. I want bars. I run 4 bars.
What?
Yeah, what about things? So that's why sometimes people be like, what is going on in Macka? I've always been doing a lot. I do things. You have to do something else sometimes, And Portmore was one of them places where it was a great place I grew up in, and I loved it. And what I loved about Portmore people, even now, they're not. If me even put on my birthday or you put on a show in a Portmore, they're not gonna leave it to go to town. Somebody could have put on a bigger event than it. They're not. They stay.
The community.
Yes, that's what I love about Portmore people. You don't have to worry. You hear about a big event that could have sting and keep a town. They might go by you.
They're supporting your king. Even Spice. When did you meet Spice? 'Cause I know she's Portmore too, but she's from more Breton and them places.
Right. So I remember, I think Bounty Killer had a show. Cause by this time now, we're there between Shocking Vibes and Bounty Killer. And sometimes when Bounty Killer have certain shows, I go to. And because Bounty start giving me dough and I eat food. So I start to, go a couple places where I'm there. I remember we got Birch on this show where Bounty go, and that's where we saw her a DJ and I match at the place, and I saw Bounty link up with her, and right. And from there everybody just start link up, So it's just like you meet somebody go on stage, so you meet them, and them come from Portmore.
Co-workers, everybody's hustling and trying to get it together, so
and Nuffy and Gandhi, and I also had a taxi driver that knew her. So we were having the same drive up and down sometime.
But you guys weren't really linking. You guys knew of each other, but you guys weren't really
We
close
were
like that at
linking one
that
at
time?
a time. We were linking one at a time, and even up to the time when I think she and Elephant Man had the vibes. I was one of them that went to look for her and encourage her and not give up. Because she and Ellie, they have a little thing, a vibes going on sting, and let me take her for all of the shows them after that. And she was crying that Ellie said I'm not doing a show with her, and we go say to her, I said, no worry yourself, man, you're a bad artist, stop stress out yourself. And we did become a little bit close at the time. But for some reason people separated that friendship. Sometimes a part is there like a chapter, but sometimes the chapter have to end somewhere.
I get it. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things there. Doing your stuff now, linking with Blacka now. This is when another level again.
Because Blacka was killing me and said, "But you go get Birch. I am not doing a song with them." And I'm like, we get busy because we start to travel so much at the shows.
So hold on, so you get your boss and Blacka feel like say you're kind of leaving him out of the program since
But
you
I
now
do a
got your
song with
boss?
him, but still part of the man. But man say, "You want the song now, the song." But every time I say to him, Mr. Blacka, relax. He said, "We rush it, we now got it." Coming like rush, But he never used to understand me. But in the back of my head, me know say me never gonna do a song, but it just never ready yet. And me say, Blacka, just hold on, but him never too, him kind of a little bit impatient. But I mean, when the time, so the same little man then now, when my powering, the little writer, Teflon, when Blacka couldn't get to my head, him say, him start part Teflon, Teflon, write a song, give me a Blacka. Right. So one day I just hear Teflon say, Macka, I have something for you, Blacka, Yeah, I say, Bonnie, take man. And it just comes, and we just, yeah. So that's how it come, and then Blacka said, Blacka, you see it?
Yeah.
Hit song. You just have to wait till the right time.
Because Blacka, he had actually got his break in either a couple of years before that. With
Oh,
him
yes.
Out and Black and stuff.
And he came on the Chiller Rhythm too. Take off something, fling it on the ground. And he had the Alta and Black song from back in the days.
Yeah, just a
and
watch
all
you.
these things. Yes, man.
Yeah.
So Blacka was a person who had a lot of link and know people. So he put me onto Birch, and that's how. So I respect that, and the career take off, and we decided that the Millennium 2000 was Macka Diamond time.
No, it was, as I said, Macka, I've been trying to do this, and because I've seen your journey, and as I told Jan when I was speaking to her, me personally, because I'm into music, I really see your career, but I personally feel, I'm putting this on record, I feel, no, but hold on, it's serious now. I feel like you're the most disrespected artist in the industry, and I'm talking both male and female. Sometimes you might cause it on yourself, probably. Maybe. Sometimes it just happens, but I don't think people really understand what you've been through to get here.
No, because they don't spend time to learn what I got through. They spend time to listen to the people who want to bring me down, the people who feel like I'm a threat to them. Because I just became a threat to a lot of people's career. And in order for me not to suppress their career, they have to get me out of the picture by any means necessary. And it was a lot of fight against and certain things that I wouldn't do, they would do. You get what I'm saying? So I just keep it like me, fight by myself. I'm fine. I don't try to fight back with them. And I came in the music, I never understand this whole clash and war business. But things it was a loving world. And
everybody's just nice and everything all
and
right.
then it just hit me like, holy hell, you be parring with your parring. Be parring with somebody and them just cuss me up and build war and them just turn on you. So the reality chip in at a late time, the reality for me. But it's never too late to learn, And let us say go. And then a lot of artists who are truly talented always get the fight that I get, because it is so easy for me to just go in the studio and sing a song, and possibly is that it.
Yeah, because even I think right around a couple years after you got your break, your first album came out, the Diamond album. How did that album now do for your career? Because this is now a body of work,
It's
and
great.
you signed to Greensleves at that time.
Greensleves Records, and signing to Greensleves because at that time VP had Lady Saw, and Greensleves decided that they would reach out for me because they never got, that was the first they would have signed a female.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got to be the first female Greensleeve signed. So that was a great move I made. So what happened? Greensleeve make me have a big career now in Europe, England, and all these places. So if I show up in England right now, I can sold out. I was sell out. You know, there are certain places that Greensleeves made my career really. You know, I can say, I'm not worry myself if somebody calling for England, you know?
You're good.
Yeah, man. So, me signed to Greensleeve, Lady Saw to VP, and we did the album, and it did great, you know? Because even at that time, I think they signed Cartel too. Them signed a couple other artists.
I think it was you, Cartel. I think Vegas was over there too. Couple of you guys were over there at the same time. You know what I mean?
And they had Mr. C, and at 97, he was one of them that really was giving me a lot of love, you know? And couple of the DJs, Nori them, and the Greensleeve had a body of DJs that they made look out for me. So even when Greensleeve went out of business and I was stuck, I was like, because they were doing so much for me, that I was like, oh, what I'm gonna do? And I had to learn over. I had to learn for myself and do it all over. But it was fun. Now that I'm understanding, I can do it. You know.
So how come? Yeah, Lady Saw was over at VP. Greensleeve said they approached you. How come you didn't go over to VP then? Since Lady Saw, were you and Lady Saw still good at this time? You guys weren't really seeing eye to eye at this time.
We're good same way. We're good at the time, but it was business, and Greensleeve make sense at that time to say, why would I go over VP to try to compete with Lady Saw when I can just go to Greensleeve and just be the number one female there, and she's the number one female over VP, you know? So the separation was good for the career at that time.
And for the business, because you have two top females with two different labels.
Exactly.
So everybody, you get your own space to do what you're doing. She gets her own space, and we make it big in the industry.
Exactly. And I love Greensleeve, and they were very transparent, and they'll be like, Macka, we never lost nothing. We gave you our money, we made it back. And yes, because we made it back.
Yeah.
They're going to tell me straight up that you owe me that. No. They were like, we make back our money, you know. And I felt good, you know. But a lot of people don't know these things. They are looking to the hype that is out there. Like, oh, they must say, not now going for Shiar. But behind the doors, if you even go to Spotify right now, there's thousands of people listening to my music every week, millions of people buying it, and I'm one of them top sellers on Spotify right now, even, you know.
No, because again, you put out a lot of great work. At this time here, when you had changed your name to Macka Diamond, was this when you and Queen Paula stopped kind of hanging around at this time here, no?
Yes, right, definitely.
Why did you guys stop hanging around?
Because sometimes, I don't know, like sometimes you just, as I'm tell you would dare apart people, you and them, you know, them just get tired and just you want to go elsewhere, but it have to go it might have to turn into an animosity in some case, and because of people. Maybe it's not even she, that people like, stop par she's not going away. Come back, well, you know, something like that. Things do happen like that, you know.
But isn't it sometimes where if both of us are on the ground together and I get the break first, that the other one might feel away or something like that because I'm getting the break and we're on the ground for so long?
Could be. A lot of people was thinking the same, and but I'm a person like this. No matter what people want to put me through, I am starting to think how to shame them, how to escape, or to let them know that I don't care what is happening now. Me, I think about the future, and they're not gonna stop me. That's that's all in my thought. If I get up tomorrow morning and all it, because sometimes when people listen to me say, you grudge Ray, and true, this artists are going better than you. I don't even think about them. I don't even listen to them. Honestly, you never get me sit down in my house and I listen. Spice or Shensia and listen to them every day, and I say, what you remember? No, it's like I don't listen to no artist, not even Bunty, Beenie, no artist. I don't try to listen to them songs because I try to be me. So you see, each time when you hear a Macka Diamond, I sound like me. Nobody now gonna say, oh my gosh, oh she did that song that sound like Shensia, oh she sound like Mama Salsa. No, because I don't listen to other people's things. Even the other day, somebody said to me, say, oh yeah, you hear the music, I would not see her listen to music. It's not like I listen, but I'm not listening.
You hear it in passing somewhere, but you're not going home to go play it directly.
No, and there's a lot of people who send me a rhythm and say, oh, what voice Lady Saw Vybz Bunty about, you want to listen it? I said, no, man, I'm good. Because when my song come out, me in a one different direction. Just like the Shake It to the Max. The rhythm was out, and I come and say money. And it was so different in a different direction. Because so that's how I like to be, you know?
Yeah.
So I am just different. I am just one of them that me just know say, me not happy in a what they say or who they say is hot to be relevant. You understand? I believe in myself, and the music is a circle. Everything in life is a circle, you know. And if I'm one time, just like the Jamrock Cruise, it's been years. Junior Gang been saying we need it on the show, and it never happened till last year. And I saw it go.
Yeah.
You know, we wait my turn. Everything me I do right now, me I wait my turn, and God preserve me. I'm still look good. I'm have the energy. I'm have the love same way. So me just record properly, sing song, and prepare for the journey. That's all.
You could see that somebody like you've had a lot of peaks and lows in your career. High peaks, low. High peak, devastating low. High peak, low. How do you handle that as not even as an artist, but even as a human being going through this?
We get to realize that the Jamaica people they can have a lot of bad heart. And if you don't grow up with people, they just love you for the moment. So I experience a lot of people who love me for the moment, and when I'm falling, they're gone. You get me? They don't help me up. So it's me alone all the time. I try to fight back. So each time you see me go high, I fight back. And then these people come and take the energy. And then they bring me down. And they don't show no love. They're not loving, you know. So what I do with this now, so it's hard. It's hard for know, say, every time I go down, I need the energy now. I need the people. I need the power, strength. I need all my there on. I'm build up. I'm show the business. I'm make them meet people around me. Them gone. So me have to just take it and just go and say, how can I fight back? How can I do this? Because there's nobody who is loyal. The loyalty is lack in our music industry. It's all about the wagonist. It's all about, oh my God, very hot today. At them your apartment, I was trying to take a picture with them. Just put up and say them born, but they don't love you. They're not a genuine love. You know, so artists where you see with ups and down. If you don't have that monetary bucket behind you, you're gonna be up and down. And sometimes you have the money and the song not work out this time, but you have to try again, and you go back and look some more, show and save up some money. Because you will spend up all your money you earn on a show on music, and you don't make it back, or you will make it back. So it's just a chance. A lot of people don't understand. So sometimes you have to do other things. And you just say, let me ease my mind, I'm going to sell 2 clothes.
Yeah.
Let me go do 2 dogs. Let me go take care of my family.
Sell some orange.
Yeah. And just do something else to ease your mind. Take a trip. Do something else, and then I sit down and plan. Just like the other day, I plan out and I say, okay, I'm a peep, I'm a look over, and I say, okay, Russian rhythm. You know, I say, I still got it tight. And you know, people were seeing it at work, but because a bad man like, oh, she too old, don't put it out. Ray, and whatever. That's how they stay. And it get worse now because we have the social media, so them can try to use that to suppress you. And then I just do it for the fun night again. Now I just go for Derrick Morgan and I say, I'm say, guys.
Hold on. I'm almost ready for that.
I have to do them things.
I'm almost ready for that part, you know. Almost. But I got a couple of things before we get to that. Because that part is very interesting to me, but we'll get there just now. This was a super high part in your career, but this caused some problems now. Die. All right? Where did you find a song like Die now?
Oh, so Chopback Records recorded the latest song. They were on a spree of, okay, I'm gonna do a song with Macka, Lady Saw, certain people. They wanted to show us that they can let us hit. And so then they did the heels on with Lady Saw. They called me and them said, we just do a song with Lady Saw. We want to do one with you too, because we know we can make you hit too. And that was it. And although we never know, for some reason Lady Saw, they get it wrong. So it's because she vibes to them, me run go up there. But it was really actually Steve Chopback and Adrian, they called me, you know. And we went to the studio. I went to the studio and we just built a song. You know, it was a vibe. We knew the New Kids was there. New Kids was the first one, came out of the first line. You know, why take me and should be in the corner? Somewhere under bed, lingerie. And I said to him, say, no, we're not going to the laundry. And we start to hold our bags and him laugh out, see me. And I say, you going to say boxer? Them say, oh, yes, man. Boxer spring on that. And we just start with Bill and Adrian said, die, 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 die. And me start to say, the lover sweet me, boy. And we just see the song start getting mad. And we said, no, man, this is nice. And we just sit there and watch the song the first night. I went to Uptown Mondays, the whole place mash up. And I said, oh my God, Steve Chopback and Adrian, you're right. We made a hit, you know?
And because remember, this is different than Bunim and all of these type of songs here. This is a different feel.
And then them decide to bring me down. Them start saying me want war lady, sir. And it bring out clash and all know that I don't even get to do it. You know, it's gracefulness and...
But to me, personally, I think Die Die is one of your biggest songs you have
oh, yes.
in your catalog.
And it just got back viral on TikTok recently, and it's all over. Yeah, it's all over. A lot of people have been singing it again, and so that's how it go. Music is just music, and we it's just that the love we have for each other back in the days, it cannot last, you know?
Because as I was saying, this is a massive song for you, but this is now the first time we're hearing you about to really get into a clash. This is with you and Spice, where it ended up way over at Sting. But to me, I could be wrong, it sounded like you were the first one that went on stage and really started to cuss Spice. But you never said her name. You were just saying the black one, and everybody knew who you were talking about. What had happened there where you guys were good?
It was a setup that, I was going to tell you, the whole clash thing, because a woman never really, there was no trainer. Like, you can't hear enough. He said, oh, I'm a trainer. There was nobody for me. Nobody cared what I wanted to do. They just set me up for a fall. And me gravitated to it, me run into it stupidly. But you learn from your mistakes, and it is what it is. Because when you go to the gate and me want to bring in my people that want to help me, they don't want to let them in. It was a lot of chaos. But at the end of the day, whatever them set up still never stopped me, because I was determined and saying that now hold me down, you know? So, I mean, I spoke to a couple of people sometime and they said, oh, that's what you have over here, the clash and the rear. I don't care. Like, whatever it is, Kartel and Mobile they clash too. And Kartel said, me the last man standing, and Mobile still exists. So, I do not care. Like, but know that I've grown up from that growth and the latest song, this and that. If it will happen now, it's a different case. Because I learn and I understand what I want, you know? Because I train myself, I never get it from nobody, so I understand. So if it happen right now, it will be a different thing. Now, be the coward Macka or feel afraid, or because me not a cussy person. You have to hate somebody. This whole clash thing is like you have to hate them for going to the character there, you know, and I am not a hateful person. You get what I'm saying? So me if I go to the character and act like me hate people, like, hey, but you girl on blah, blah, blah. I never just see myself. I never understand it. Like, how do I do this? But me realize that I'm wicked. One of these people are all wicked people are in my business. So why the hell, Macka, what the hell wrong with you? You ever get wicked like them too?
Yeah, because that Sting, you didn't show up at that Sting there. How come you didn't show up that year there, Macka?
Which one?
The one with you and Spice, where she brought the donkey on.
Then I want to let in me and my people, them lock out everybody. It was a chaos.
So you were there?
Yeah, it was a chaos backstage to get in. I'm stand up and watch them scenario with the donkey and all that stuff. And I tell me and my people, say we can't come in. It was crazy.
So everybody in the outside, people thinks that you ran from that clash, like you just didn't show up.
I was there, but they wanted to send me one around there. Because they decided that maybe this girl would have put her hands on me. So they didn't want nobody. So I decided I'm not going without my people. That's what happened. But they don't want to talk the truth. You get what I'm saying? I went there with my people and I said, no, she won alone after going there. And I'm like, these people sound like them come to beat me. If nothing over music, like where everybody can sing. You know? And I decided I'm not going around there by myself. You get what I'm saying? And I did not, because how can you send me have my people in my bus and my vehicle and you're telling us you're not letting us in, but me stand up and watch a bus load with a donkey go in. You would have gone in? Are you not let me in? Would you go? That person on the fair team, them let them in, and me alone for going in. And I'm like, what? This is a setup.
I get it, because now comes the following year. This is, remember, it was you're linking with Saw, you're linking with Spice, you're linking with Lady G. Everything is good, you know what I mean? The Spice thing, okay, that came. Now that you and Lady saw, but then now this time you showed up.
Oh
You know what I
yes,
mean?
because what happened to me, my love lady saw someone that me wanted a bounty and a beanie thing, but she never understand the assignment. But the people that were in her ears now, I say, Macka not like you, Macka this. When I'm not really that, me I try send go tell her, I say, listen, man, lady, you a bounty and me a beanie man. What the hell is wrong with you? Let us make money. You understand what I'm saying? But she not understand the assignment. So she come with the vicious thing and we should just do it like we're doing it to make the money. And she just cuss me off, or well, I'm a loser, and that me I learn this war thing. And but don't make it that serious, like, oh, we hate each other. Yeah, we mad on the stage, but I am telling you, listen to me from afar now. You are the bounty, me the bean. Let's make this into something. You know? That's basically what was going on. But people was looking at it in a different direction. You know, because people are bad men and they don't want it. They know that if me and Lady Saw create something like that, it would have been history. It would have been the biggest history.
You see the thing I liked about, again, your tenacity was where you said, listen, I'm gonna be out here, I'm gonna die trying. You understand? Even if you kill me dead, I'm gonna come out here trying.
Yeah. Because me I learn now, me I realize I forgot they have to face them. So what the hell, go face them. But me still not have the heart because this is Mama saw when me love, but take care of me already. Me and her laugh, we chat, me do her here sometime, and we used to be so close. So all the hell me gonna say, hey girl, me not like you. But it was so easy for her to do it. So then me started to say, oh, this music is a dangerous. Yeah. So you learn. You go back and I'm sensing now and say, Macka, you show too much love, man. You eat it. Yeah, we show them people that say, you know, business about them. And, you know, like, me start to go back and teach myself. That's what I said. Say, if anything like that happen again, a different something.
Yeah. I could tell even throughout the years that you have even though you and saw kick off here and there, yeah, you cuss all that, I could tell you have a soft heart for sauce somewhere in your heart.
Oh, yes,
certain
man,
ways you might not like her, whatever the case is. She might not like you, whatever it is, but there's a certain soft part you have for sauce.
And I don't think she don't. I wouldn't say she don't like me. I wouldn't say Mama Son don't like me. It is just the game. You have to just be like that. Whether you like people or not, so it go with the career. You have to just know that people have to just fight for them own. And that's the mentality she has that me never have. And the rest of them have. But me never have. Me I come with this love and feel like it'll over. And just like relationship, you go too much love, you get hurt.
You get
so,
it.
you understand? But no, it's a different thing. If they run out for me right now, man, I'll kill them. Everything dead right now. You understand?
Listen, after that night where you dressed up, I like your costume you came up with, where it was almost like a Power Ranger. You had the war thing on your face and stuff. After you lose, we'll call a spade a spade. You lost. You lost terribly that night. Okay, cool. How did you feel about your career, your ex-friendship and everything the next morning when you woke up after Sting?
I felt like it was still understood. It wasn't understood. It was my aim wasn't understood. And yeah, I feel some way. Because like people may say, what the hell is this? Like, why would they want me and Saw to go through this? And when we should just plan it together, and me know what me gonna say and she know what me gonna say, and we just plan some foolishness to the crowd and make it turn into some money making thing. I say, what the hell? Like this is just to bring me down, to make me feel like, to get me out of the music. So that is an understanding me start to get. So people don't really want to make no money. I just say bring you down and make it stop the way you're doing. So me I said, no sir, well me a Capricorn, me not know about the stopping. Me just know say this soon breeze off, and me not really business about that. This all just coming at history. Say, yes, them shoot down Macka Diamond 2 times in a clash, but she still stand up and she not give up. And them all talk about it when me walking stick and my teeth then drop out. And say, remember her? And she never give up, and look how she is right now, the diamond of dancehall. I got diamonds on forever.
Yeah,
You know?
it's, and you could tell that your audience on social media really loves you.
Of course.
You have a built-in audience that look. It doesn't matter what the world's saying. They love you.
Them and them say you're chang a box so I can't give up. But say give up and dead for hungry. Who gonna take care of me? Who gonna take care of me when I give up? Me don't care to look at people where cuss me off and tell me bad things about me or try to bring me down. I've got to bury myself. Me not gonna make them bury me. Them can try. You know, them can bring it to an extreme level. But me, I don't want to pick up myself and push out the dirt and climb out of the grave.
Yeah.
You understand? And she don't come out like a dopey and a
Yeah.
tear. Frighten them. Because them frighten when they see me sometime now. And I must say, look how the girl look mash up on now.
When did they start to try to throw the old thing on you and all of those, your teeth and all? When did they really the industry start to really come up with
It's
something
just a
like
thing what they come up with, like, especially some of them will want them career for go. So that, because them know me is the only one from Lady Saw step out, Macka Diamond can step in properly now. So them try to come up with this old thing, I'm old, I'm this, I'm that. But I'm glad, say a lot of them, they're close by now. Because the age them following. So everybody a big woman now.
Yeah.
So them have to understand that. But them use the age for me and it no work. And me not care because the places where them, to me, not care where them want to reach, them still not reach nowhere. In my head, me not reach, because I not watch them. I'm not watching nobody. Because if I sing one song tomorrow morning, I sing, as I said, I sing one song with Derrick Morgan and they fly past them out there. So imagine, and them come out, the things that Derrick had them problem, and the fact that me hit, why they come so hard and about, but you song with Batman, and you saying that it's because the song hit them hard, and them say me still creating hit. Because if I sing the song by myself, and just put in Derrick voice now, I never put Derrick in there, then will I still fight it. Because I sit down and watch Shensia do so much songs, and them send people for this or not sound good, and not this, and so they would do me the same thing. They will not care. No, I'm not doing no Derrick Morgan, no, I'm not doing him. It's just the fact that Macka hit, and them not find no hit. It's just a bad man system was set up. You get what I'm saying?
But why you though? Why you all the time? And even we're gonna get here. I have some other
I
stuff I
the
want
same
to
person I want to know.
If
I
you
must eat
think
them white fowl or teeth them.
because
Every day I want to know to.
you actually did it was a song and a half. 'Cause he was in your first video. He was in a video that you did. This was right before.
Oh
What was the
yes,
name
I
of
did
your
that
video?
song first. Yeah, long me make me chat now.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
But the fun thing about it, I wanted to just use Derrick voice and just use him in that video. I remember saying in the video before, as we said, they never complain. They never cuss at the song and them ignore it, So that's why I said to you, it's because that other song hit.
That was the case. But okay, you've been on the ground for as long as you've been around and stuff. I didn't know who Derrick Morgan was. It wasn't until people started to cuss and all this, then you had to do some, it's this guy here. I didn't know who. The culture and everything. There's certain people and certain things that you guys going to stand for, not going to stand. Why would you still decide to go do the song with him?
Because when I go over TikTok, I see thousands of people doing the song, doing everything that Derrick is saying. I see men, women, everybody doing it. Some people have no problem. Everybody was singing his songs. If you go on TikTok and look at Derrick's songs, they were all viral. And thousands of people talking like him, using it. So me never know, say, it's no different. But Jada Kingdom is just using voice as he should never use him direct, he just use it as a sample, gave him some money. But me, I say, me always try to go different. So I say, me go use him in person. And in my head, it's not like me, I say, I'm a party man, I'm going to use him. Come here, I say, when people start to go on with him, I say, really? Like, what am I cost the people? Because when they look at his thing on TikTok, 10,000, 20,000 people using the sounds.
But remember, you're dealing with two sets of things. You're dealing with regular people on TikTok, and you're dealing with the industry. The industry is going to see things a lot differently.
Yeah, but the industry is not what is buying music. Them not buy music. The producers are, they look so clear. And if them buy the music, them put up music on the road. So what about the foreign artists and when them say game? I say, what about artists where are foreign and them sing and play them people a song? The Nas, that's what him name.
A little Nas X.
Yeah, then the man shows them gay and people are singing his song. People are dancing it. Jamaican swing, a Jamaica party. So me definitely said they were after me. It wasn't I've nothing to do with Derrick. Nothing to do with Derrick Morgan. There's a lot of people who gay will keep shows with them. A lot of them record with people. A music business coming out comes to so much gays. When we sign to Greensleves and certain companies, they start fly out and come afar. And there's somebody who in that industry, in a gay community, always in one of these productions. Always upon one of these teams. So I never understood it. I never understand it. But me just know say it was just a fight.
But you don't have any luck already. It's just
but me not
as soon
care.
as you
Me
do
just
it.
have to still do what me have to do. Me just still have to do what me have to do. Because if me get up tomorrow morning, we must have go so and me say, me still got it tight, and them still fight that. So it's everything what I do, they're going to fight. Me I tell her, if I get up tomorrow morning and I sing a song by myself, them will come. Because when I did die, I'm telling you, if I just do done already, there were problems. Me I tell you, when we do done already, but, put it this way, when we do tech con, then lock off light for me over Portmore.
In Portmore?
Me and Vybz Kartel, I'm going to go to Vybz Kartel and me say me I run on, because I go sing the little counteraction to get my foul, and then lock off the light on the stage while my people cuss me out. Macka, you come match up the show. Wait. When me do done already is the same thing. 2 female artists upon it, them I cuss off the producer. I say, Birch, where you buy yourself for? And we first know you. And so me I try to sit there and say, it's not, so me I tell her, say, this is not, I'm not doing a Derrick man and none of it. It's every single song that I've done. It's worse when I do die. People start calling me and tell me, say, radio man, I say, I'm not playing a dirty slug song. Yeah? And it's slug and it's dirty. And I tell my people, in the radio people, them head already. It's when me do cow food. Me want me cow food. Me sit down and hear a radio man and give me money to play it. Fling it. So them say the man fling it in a rubbish pan and start fooling. And our next woman, we sit up on radio and say, we're not playing that fool song. And Macka must go back to the drawing board that time she apart certain people. So I try to sit here and say, it's everything what I do. It's just that we have the internet now where it can come out more. You understand what I'm saying? So them do it with every song I do. Every single song.
Why you though? There's a million artists. There's a million artists in the business. Why Macka?
If me all I'm tired, I'm not gonna wear. Them no can't allow me, make me go on the foolishness. Why? If them think of foolishness, I'm not going away. And them bigger than me. Why they find time to be doing all these things? That means I'm doing great. It's something I'm doing. So that's why I've been doing. And then I have to group up another time, and then group up against me. And I say, okay, I'm great then, because I don't have a group up. That means I'm great. But this is not all about bashing them or caring about them. It's all about me, Macka Diamond. One of the people that understand, say, I'm always in my own world. I'm in a care. I feel good by myself, figuring out my life, figuring out my music. Sometimes it's rough, and then we just ease myself, and then we feel our vibes again. We just put out Diamond a Dancehall, a mixtape on my YouTube, and this song, we put the Diamond a Dancehall. Well, look, and people like it. A little freestyle. Come here, try to make people understand, say, me not run down no crown, me not run down nothing. Me become different. Why they can't understand Macka Diamond came to business without winding up my front? Maybe that's why. No, true. Maybe that's why nobody not really disrespect me. Come and never come. They come and say, money, no other female will come with nothing different like that. So why would I want to be anybody else? Why the hell would I want to be anybody if me come so powerful with something on my own? I don't understand it.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. What do you think you've done in the business at some point or another that warrants that type of hate that you get? It must have been something that you did, said, linked with something.
That's a hit.
It has to be something more though.
No, man, that's a hit. Because me is the only female that can be big like Vybz Kartel. I'm not asking me, I tell you. I am the only female where if people, Jay-Z, Foxy Brown tell me that Jay-Z told her that. Jay-Z stood in the studio and looking up on the screen and said, what is wrong with Jamaica people? Why are you not working with that girl? That girl can be very big. Foxy Brown tell me that. And them go on and Foxy Brown tell me that the first time she asked a female artist about me because she wanted to remix Bunny, the person told her a pair bad things about me. And I'm like, so it's just what them do to suppress you and bring you down. Because the talent, I'm going to tell you, the talent I have. Remember, some go up on New Rules or there, and the people them say, we shall do upon that. And I prove them wrong, and them still a fight me. No care how I prove them wrong, then still, it's like...
But being on New Rules, because after you're calling yourself Vendetta Queen and stuff, but that part there, you see your segment to this day when you go on the 2002 New Rules and look, it's Macka Diamond, the people them are talking about. Because again, nobody expected you to bring it like that.
New Rules keep on there and where people talk about. That for sure you say, when we go up on the big show, then people talk about me. I am dangerous. So people afraid of me. May I tell them, we will go up on one show and the whole world talk about me. I would do something on the internet. The other day, people are calling me, one of my best friends called me, Macka, you not get a little trouble on the internet, and you're alone, nice it up. And I'm like, it's like once my mouth open up, it's like it's a thunder.
Yeah. When did you decide to start fighting back? Because again, I've seen you get in issues with male artists, female artists, bloggers, producers, selectors, people in the chat. You got a problem with
I
everybody.
start to realize that me not sleep with nobody, I'm not a body when I sleep in the business where it help me. So me have to deal with it a different way. We don't I'm going physically war, mouth war, cuss. Because me can't do nothing else. So that's when I started to say, no, man, but I can't make people take me feeder. It's come like me have people that broken on my house. Me I report it to the station, I'm not kill one of them. You have to kill, because them all kill me.
Yeah.
Me can't wait for them to come kill me when them child broke on my house, them all murder me. So me have to murder them first. And murder one, make them start to realize that Macka get serious now. And that's something me hard to learn, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Another thing you did great in your career that a lot of artists haven't done yet, you wrote a book.
Oh yes, it was 4 of them actually.
It's 4 books you wrote?
Yes, it's 4 books, and with the 2 movies, what about things I do?
Okay. So the first book I know was the Bunim. Okay, what were the other 3?
We have Gangster Wife, the Bio, like a biology, and then the Bunim Part 2.
Yeah.
I mean, I have one more, but I never released it as yet.
And these weren't autobiographies. These were almost like stories.
Right. The third one was like an autobiography, and the 3 of them was stories.
How did those books do for you?
Great. Even though people asking me for them. And we have them on Kindle also. So this is the thing. And remember too, you have to remember too, you said my career took off in 2002. I was signed to Rum Cream. And then I signed with a lot of company. I was one of the female them where I was getting a lot of corporate.
Rain nephew.
Right. Corporate loved me, and I was getting so these are the things when I get to fight for. And Rain Nephew Rum Cream told me that I was the first artist they signed that made that liquor sell. Even up to now, they fight me out. Oh, she too old now, and then bring in young girl, and it just stopped. The sale of the Rum Cream just stopped.
Yeah.
It's the truth. And then they had me was the first person. A lot of company, Supreme Ventures, put out Scratch and Win Monroe game. Yes. So I was doing great. But them just decide said she not deserve this because either she not sleep with nobody, she not do no wrongs, me not do no dirty works with them. Me just stay up by myself. She never get nothing. Me don't know what I think, but it must be that.
Yeah.
Me never have no protector, nobody when I sleep in the industry say, okay, we are protect her. You can't touch my car out for me girl like,
Come music business, we're gonna be straightforward. It's 2 things that runs music business. Money and badness.
Exactly.
You understand? From you have those 2 things in your corner, you're good money.
And sometimes me now take my money for try to waste it away, then I try to invest it wisely. And that is what is keeping me up to now. Because my money have to go wisely.
Yeah.
You understand?
Again, crazy on stages and everything. One crazy thing happened to you on stage though. You and Sample Man. When he
Oh
You Macka, hold on. Why does your life work this way, Macka? Why does your work? The man's dancing on you, and I don't know how he tripped each other. I don't know what he did. Try to get your shoulders. He had to pull it off your way.
He was tripping, and he tried to use my wig to hold him up. And boy,
what?
And then it was one of them times that where I'm not even in the mood. I was in the mood, and I was forced to go to that show. But I said, "Show long time the people them see me, and there were artists backstage saying, "I wish I go. Nobody know what hear her." Them artists that done, and when we go up there, shell along the place, them tap at them talk. It's like people do not understand artists where grew up and learn for practice by the stage show. You can't mess with them people. Stop talk foolishness about them, the artists. Just like with New Rules. Oh, she go pop down. Me say all people, me I talk about all my own people. When I feel like they rate me. Some people me call and them not answer me, everybody hide from me. Because them I say this a flop and I don't want to be a part of it. People hide from me, my friend them. Some of them hide from me, nobody don't want to talk to me. And I hear some of them say them are going to be the first person to video it and post it because them want the views off it. Yeah, man. I don't know how I never mentally break down before I reach a New Rules. But as we say, you have to wonder if some bad energy around the system too. Because on my way to that New Rules show, I was 3 days flight that missed me. 3 days straight. I'm coming down to rehearsal and I had to rehearse the day before the event, and I was trying to reach 3 days before the rehearsal. And I couldn't make it. Every time I sit down in the airport, me go hear the flight leave me, flight full, because there were flights back up. And you know what I had? Oh, I had to reach Jamaica. I had to go to a different airline and purchase a ticket right there. And decided, said, no, sir, they might try to stop my glory.
Yeah. This is not missing
me.
me.
Go finish a show, you know?
Yeah.
And would you believe it? Say, one of my greatest people who me always sit down and talk about my lyrics, and me I say, me I make up on lyrics, you know? And me I call the man, and the man I say, me so listen, man, me so listening. And now listen to me because I say me go flop on it. And when me have a call one of my DJ, Ryanatic, I never forget I'm a call Ryanatic and say, Ryanatic, I look like you have to come pick me up at the airport now because just rent one car and come from because me see everybody look like them afraid, say me have a flop of this thing and I come here, come for the show ya. Because me did so positive, me say, oh, I take that show ya now.
Can you stage was your thing?
Me say, no, long me want to go and show them young people at the part. Me say, I mash up this blood, that's correct. And so I go on there and my clothes. When I go to the lady for my clothes, the woman said she never bother make it because she never like the idea what I want. And my clothes, I something I take out of my closet and put on. Ways to be around upon New Rules out of my closet.
That wasn't originally what you were supposed to wear.
No, up to my outfit. When we go to the woman said, I didn't make it because I never like it. Like, well, it wasn't looking good. I said, what kind of science is this? And I said, me still a go, me just take out something out of my closet. And when me reach down there, and me rehearse, I'll mash up. The bandsman, them run out the door.
Oh, so in the rehearsal, you gave them the new lyrics that you were going to go.
Yes. Come, the DJ said to me, because when the DJ come pick me at the airport, me say, why not take, you know, so me I try to call Ray, for tell them about one lyrics I have, and if ask them if them think it's going to work on the show. I don't know, so they're not paying them, and Ray said, DJ no worry, say, man, DJ let me hear. And I started to say, I want to do something about King and you know,
young
man,
people business.
They said like the young man end up on the show, and them said the young boy they want me. Me want to do something about. And I said, give me a piece of one man. And I said, I said something about Skilly Bang. I said, no, nobody doesn't. Cause Alcan him not good. I said, but me no, I know, so me not watch. I mean, I listen while I go on the road, but I sing. And then I started to him say, then I said, Alkaline him send call me. Cause the young boy them want me. You know what I'm saying? I to someone say, the ones can call me. Both him want come huckle me body. Me telling nobody pop normally. I tell Jackie me want me right here. I'm on topic here. Sure. So when you say the man tell me I'm my show, you know? Then I hit me and tell us that me start saying them not tell a long time. Say, oh, new rules are famous. I me come for. And the first me be able to keep some positive energy. And so when I go into the blood clip rehearsal, yo, the bandsman them run out the door. And me say, my plan say when I go up on the show, that will be the last lyrics to come off. But for some reason, when we up on the show, we see some girls, I say, Macka. And I point for one little young brown boy, Macka. And I say, am I a young boy then? And I say, yeah. So I say, me not wait to that.
It's time now.
Alkaline him send call me. Cause the young boy them want me. Look on him face how him look on it. When him see the big woman punani. But the one
Like yo.
I said, what? Me hold them know.
Yeah.
I'm so no one know who next call me. I was like, yeah, man. And I felt so proud of myself. I was like, I didn't even cry tears of joy. It was just happiness straight. I said, God, you're good. This someone struggle, I got you for reach out. I'm going to show them something I can do it. You know? The young crowd. No matter what type of crowd.
That 13, 14 years that you were trying to boss, that was training. All of that training. Trying.
It crashed me.
It was training.
Them two there. And whatever I go through and people say, I train myself. I train. I'm a trainer. I understand. Because them get trainer. One had John, one had Nuffy. Me never have nobody. People never understand that.
Yeah.
You know, so I train myself now, and me just know some different something next time. Anything anybody come right now.
Your vibe, I don't understand why you get the hate that you get. I really don't.
Because me just being me. I'm a Capricorn. Me just being me. We just have power. I'm Vybz Kartel. I'm born the 7th of January. I'm born the 12th. we get the fight, we get the struggle. We see $1,000,000 right in front of we have to get the beat up, the fight, the struggle before we get there. Look what Cartel ever got to forget all of this glory.
You know
It's
what?
just so it go.
Now that you say it, you're right, because his strength that he had, there's something happening in Portmore, in Waterford there, something you guys ate or drank that gave you guys this ultimate strength.
It's just a Capricorn in a woman.
Boss.
We strive after the fight. The more people fight with, the stronger we get. That's it. It's like we not gonna give up. Me don't know. I don't know what it means to give up. I honestly do not know. Up to yesterday, my mom telling me that she said, "You're so strong. I admire you." I don't know what it means to give up. All if it's the last breath, my body me fighting back for it. Me don't know what name give up. I don't. That word is not in my book. Nowhere near me.
We could tell because most people would have gave up a long time ago.
No, of course.
Long time ago.
People come on and give up already. Give up long time. And I said, boy, Macka, you're good. Me don't know what name give up.
Yeah. Are you still producing yourself too? Because I know you have your
Yeah, man.
record label.
Still do that. And right now, I'll try to get up my EP now soon and all these things. So, but it's a work. We also work because it's on the internet now. And the more I sit down and don't give up, I start meeting the right people. I'm learning more and me into the new thing and know and understand how this internet world is working. That's all.
Because I like there was a movie made about 2 years ago where you got like a makeover, where it's like, okay, you're gonna show them, say, yeah, I'm more mature than you guys, so now I'm gonna look the part. Still sexy, you know, but I'm gonna look the part.
Exactly.
That makeover was freaking amazing. Trust me,
Definitely.
when you seen you wipe your Instagram and then you started to post a picture. I said,
So we don't have
"Macka."
to be, and then that's how new rules come in with dress appropriate. And maybe that's the reason why the lady never met the outfit because it was a shorts. I mean, nobody for wear it. So it looks so modest, look nice. And we must after new rules, people go on the stage try to do what me do. You know, it's crazy. So I have to show you what is in their thoughts, you know.
Yeah.
But we not care, as I say. We know them we listen to this podcast that chip out and them want chip out and create problems. So we have to prepare for that too because it's the internet world. But we not care. You understand what I'm saying?
That's why when I sat down, I could have sat down and from we push record, I could have go into pure pasta. Because again, I know there's a bunch of stuff, but it's not that way. I think somebody like you, they need to really understand what's in your mind as a human being and in your mind as an artist. And this presentation that they're going to see, I guarantee you, they're going to think differently of you. Because again, you weren't, when I asked you the tough questions, you didn't shy away. You understand? You weren't talking.
It don't make no sense. It reach a stage we're in right now. It don't make no sense. But we face the reality that there's a lot of enemies. There's a lot of people who think that I am their enemy or whatever they're thinking and they're trying to bring me down. And people have to understand, say, I am innocent. I was just working hard. I'm just a workaholic. I'm just a person that works 24 hours a day. And to reach somewhere, tomorrow I'm going to be on a plane again. I just booked for Ghana. The promoter is so excited. So people
Ghana?
So people think I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I have Calgary Music Festival coming up. And, we have other shows all over. So
I know you're big in like Costa Rica and those places there.
Don't even talk about that. I am the queen in Costa Rica. They don't know nobody else in Costa Rica. Trust me, the Macka Diamond. I just got a #1 song in Costa Rica in February with an artist down there called Toledo. Yeah, man. And one of my songs that is over 9 million views right now. Nobody plays nowhere in Jamaica.
That's a sound one.
Play a tune. Oh, you play a tune, play a tune. And if I go in a stadium right now, but if I go to Costa Rica, it's 10,000 up. 10,000.
In Costa Rica.
Yes. And if I go on the stadium, I say, oh, you play a tune, play a tune. The whole place.
It's like that's like a soul man kind of tune. So I was surprised that it blew up so much.
So that is what I do to kind of keep my sanity. I try not to fight them in that little bundle that they're trying to get rid of me. I go other places and work, and it's working for me. So like Costa Rica, me have my producers there. Me have my producers in Amsterdam side and Europe side, and we do some music called Shatter Music, Shatter Rhythms, and it's working for me. And each time I do it, I have to big up DJ Kendall them and Fabrice and DJ Costa because those are my people. And for them to be speaking Spanish, and up to yesterday, one of my Spanish people, oh, we miss you, Queen, come, you gotta come. The other day I went to Costa Rica, 3 shows. One of them was a Thursday night, and it sold out. From the Thursday night back, 3 sold out events, and It's great. A lady came with her little 14-year-old to one of the show, and she was like, "My daughter wanted to meet you," and the little girl was there talking to me. She was like, "Macka Diamond, I don't think you understand what's going on in Costa Rica." And I said, "What?" I'm listening to this little baby girl, and she's like, "We love you here. You are our queen here. You know. Macka Diamond, you don't understand how big you are in Costa Rica, you know."
Costa
And
Rica.
that little 14-year-old telling me that. I'm not talking, not the old people come to those shows. Over there, the young people. And when I stood in the show and watched when the selectors playing, they are not playing no new generation music. It's dancehall rhythm. Even the songs new over there, the artists I'm over there singing on dancehall rhythms, and these people are singing. Oh na 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 na! One being the man come on and them are singing, look up at them. Oh dog, like and they're speaking Spanish. They're Spanish speakers, and they're singing our English music, and it is dancehall straight. And who them say Macka Diamond, and I love that, and me just so even Jamaicans want to take me out of them love. Me have love somewhere else.
The world is a big world, you know.
Exactly, big like the sky.
Yes, it's big. I got two more before I get you out of here. I want to say this is our first conversation. Macka, I want to talk to you again. Again, there's so much, but I think as an intro, we're good here. Two last ones here. OnlyFans.
Why did you... a producer in the Netherlands. Big up yourself. We are producer all about,
Yes. Why did you decide to do a OnlyFans? And again, this is one of these situations where I say,
okay,
Macka likes to kind of, sometimes they beat you for the wrong reason, but this one, I could understand why they're beating you. And it leaked too. Why did you go do OnlyFans?
No, you see, sometimes when you come to the world, you can't listen to what people say. You have to do your own research. OnlyFans was made for artists,
Originally, yes, that I do know. Yeah.
So that not saying enough of my OnlyFans, because it's for artists same way. Because if you look at it now, it's still a level put up your music and all these things. But because the COVID came, people switched it to a different direction because they wanted to make money. So because there was so much social media controversy, in order for me to get people to come to my OnlyFans, I had to go into that controversy to make it look like that is what I'm really doing over there, to draw the people's attention. But if you go up on my OnlyFans, you will see stuff, but not that drastic, not that drastic. And people will like, "Oh, Macka, you trick us." But it's not really that. But they don't know that I still have people that will DM me, and I will say to them, "Okay, what you want?" And they still, yeah. But my thing is more private. I'm a private person. I don't really brawling. So me will still take my thing to the music. They will see my music on there. But if me feel a vibe, if somebody send me a message and me feel like a vibe, I say, the person I feel like them vibes good. Yeah, nothing wrong.
Listen, you're I don't understand.
Tear a piece of food round so and go over one place and cock up my foot them and click and that's how it goes.
but again, you got to remember, you live in a dancehall and reggae is in a.
But for your face now show, if your face now show, it's not a problem.
So you have it down packed then?
Yes, you can show your face. You're crazy. No face can't show.
No, you're a different character,
No face can't show. You're mad. But say, me are one of them people that will not even bring up my family and certain things on social media. Me not bring up my private life. All of these things I keep private because you can't just bring out everything. It'll drive you crazy. You have to be careful.
Yeah.
So things are the least, man. Just things for fun. It's about my music. When it comes to OnlyFans, it's about my music. If you see me post something on Instagram and rare about my music, I post it on OnlyFans too.
Okay, so you're still at OnlyFans?
Yeah, come and promote my music. Man.
And sometimes you have to tear a food.
Oh, you mean?
Yo, listen, Macka, you're funny, guy. Listen, you've been in this business now from in the mid to late 80s. And now it's 2025. When it's all said and done, what do you really want out of this business? What is it that would make your heart full and content? What does Macka want out of this business?
I'm just doing music day to day. I'm just putting in the work, and what I want, one thing that I mainly want is to stop. This is gonna benefit a lot of female, although a lot of them and most of them bring me down. that if it stop set woman artists done when them reach certain age. This is what I want to achieve. It's a big difference. They don't even understand what I'm doing, but it's gonna help them in the future. They will be like, but Macka do it. Macka do it and Macka stay it forever. So this is one of the things that I'm working towards, to let them stop saying female artists not a career after 40. Crazy. No. Continue. Right till the wheel pop off. You understand?
I get it, because again, I don't understand.
As long
really
as you
don't
keep
know
up
what you
yourself
want.
and you look good, there are people in my age that
And
want
smell
to see me
good.
Yes, sir, but they still want to know is which perfume, but I'm not giving them it. You know, it's like they have to understand that people my age, me perform for them too. Last night I was at a barbecue and these people older than me was there and my age, and they enjoy themselves. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody needs entertainment. It's not just
100%.
young people. Why do I get up every day and feel like, okay, me can't prove to young people against them? When my sister young people was there on me bus, me and them did young at the time. It's a movement. So me and them move go so now. So me and them can still perform for them. What wrong with that? What is wrong with people? Me now go back down and start try to fight in a who no know me. Because when in my time when the young we young somebody was say, oh yeah, me know her, she used to go all the childhood. Yeah man, she live at Portmore. Me know her. None of these people now go say, who is the skeng and this, and I say, yeah man, I know him live in New York. It's for them people. You understand?
So if you put out something and it catch with the young people, it's a
fine.
bonus.
Yeah. But me I push to me people that so every time I put out something, I'm like, she go like she young and she me not put out to sir, madam. I'm a people them, I'm a fan base.
Yeah.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
This world, you know?
Macka, this conversation, getting to see inside of your mind was excellent. You understand?
Yeah, man,
I'm definitely
thank you.
looking forward to sitting down and
That me
doing
like.
this
Me
again.
like when people like to understand where I'm coming from and how it is. And a lot of people have me as a bad guy, but
But
that's fine.
again, as I said, I'm not gonna act like so. They're just attacking Macka. I think sometimes you did some shaggery to make them come attack you, but many times they're just attacking you for,
What
for
type of
whatever.
shaggery? What type of
I don't. To tell you the truth, I don't, because I don't live in that passa world. I'm not sure.
I'm not
but
friendly. That is one. I don't go to people's house. Me and them, we're just not close to people. So I don't know. It can't be nothing. It's just the music. It's just the music, and it is competitive, and that is it.
Yeah.
Because them know say them left me careless, me liable for hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's basically what the bottom line is.
That is it. That is what I know.
Yeah.
That is what I know.
Listen, before I get you out of here, leave some contact information where they could check you out on social media. And if you have any big ups, anything else you want to say right now before I get you out of here.
Yeah, man. Big up on yourself. Follow me on all social media platforms. You know, says Macka Diamond 1. Instagram, TikTok. You can Google me. If you want to Google me, that is right. You know, I can be found. Google me. And guys, support my Vivo and my YouTube. Please follow me over there. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, everywhere on social media. Especially my YouTube, big things coming. So every social media platform is Macka Diamond official or Macka Diamond 1. Just look for me, Facebook, everything. You know, we're there. Diamond a dancer. Everywhere me go, my name them a call. Lift on me like fly pound wall. Diamond in the rough and them know me can. Me a the diamond a dancer. In a dance hall, me standing up tall. Enough of them a wish for the diamond fall. Run me a run when them want me fi crawl. Me a the diamonds are forever. Oh, me a trendsetter. The more them fight me, this a girl a get better. When them a barbecue, me just jump in like pepper. Juke them like storm and turn them bad weather. Say me a big woman that who know I say. Out of music, me fi run way. Oh, be a working at this so unu day. Diamond a dancer, nah go nowhere. Everywhere me go, my name them a.
Yo, Macka. Trust me. Listen, I gotta big up Jan and the whole of Street Credit, J.A. for making this happen.
yes, Street
You
Credit,
understand?
man. Big up
It was
Jan.
one phone call, because I had Jan here a couple months ago. One phone call, I said, yo, I heard Macka's in the city. So yeah, okay, bam. One time, and we made it happen. You know what I mean?
I want to
Big
look
up
out for the
Jan.
EP, Diamond a Dancehall EP. Coming soon. Because you know, so you see the Ghana show I have, they're coming out with a new app to release songs and all these things.
Okay.
So I'm gonna also be releasing my EP at that time too, and we'll work on it. You know?
Yeah.
Big things are all going.
Listen, Macka, thank you so much for
Enough
sitting
love.
down and
Thank
making this
you.
happen. You know what I mean?
Thanks for having me. Big up everybody. Enough love.
You know what I mean? Big up Jan again.
Yes,
Thank
man,
you for
that
making
is
it happen. You know what I mean?
Street Creds, I don't know what my bookings that. Street Creds JA. Yeah, man.
Anything, Macka? And you say you're going to Ghana. Is this your first time in Africa?
No, I go to South Africa already and Uganda.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I used to go to South Africa every April for touring. And then Uganda once. And then now I go Ghana. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're excited to see you too.
Oh, yes.
You understand? Let me give you an outro and get you
Big
on
up
this.
to Empress
wicked
Tia
task.
and the family.
Definitely bigger up, you know what I mean? She's been a good guest while we've been here having a great conversation, you understand? Bam. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out.
Yes. All that unique events.
This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinesmusichut.com.